All of us pretty much on the same page. Into the mid-30s this evening, low 40s to the south. We should be at about 50 this time of year. We didn't quite get there. We got into the low to mid 40s for much of the area, so just a few degrees shy. But Storm Track actually shows and highlights a couple changes that we're noticing. First, area of high pressure to the south. This is actually going to keep things a little milder over the next couple of days. Mid 40s likely tomorrow, mid to upper 50s likely Thursday, and perhaps into the low 60s on Friday. Further out to the west, though, this is where we get a lot of our bigger storms that come off the Pacific. I remember growing up and seeing a lot of those strong Pacific storms along the west coast. We don't have hurricanes along the west, but sometimes winds could get that strong. And a lot of these storms actually travel across the U.S. and then make it into the Great Plains and into the Midwest, and thus bring more wind and rain to the equation. So we're going to watch that system as it winds up through the Intermountain West and then into the Great Lakes region, because there's a possibility that we could end up seeing some more not only strong wind, but perhaps some rain over the weekend. So there's still several systems to track here. In the short term, though, mostly clear skies with temperatures gradually getting down into the mid-20s overnight with the west wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. By tomorrow afternoon, temperatures should make it up into the mid-40s. A few degrees warmer than today's afternoon temperatures, but not much warmer. Thursday is where we notice the biggest difference, with high temperatures near 60 degrees, perhaps exceeding 60 by Friday afternoon. The wind, though, that's going to be perhaps the one fly in the ointment here. We're looking at mostly sunny skies the next couple of days. The wind will be persistent, though. Tomorrow afternoon, southerly wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. If there's any good news, it's that this is a warmer southerly wind instead of that biting northwesterly wind we saw today. The wind speeds continue sustained at about 15 to 20 miles per hour tomorrow, Thursday morning. By Thursday afternoon, out of the southwest, roaring between 25 and perhaps up to 35 miles per hour. So another really windy day is expected on Thursday. And then we're tracking that moisture from the Pacific that will be bringing in some rain to the area Saturday, mostly light rain Saturday into Sunday afternoon, and then that system winds up and leaves the area by Monday. I know this looks really similar to the system we had this past weekend. At this point, it doesn't appear that wind will be as much of a factor this weekend as it will just be the clouds and rain. So just be ready for that possibility here heading into the end of the weekend and early next week. But temperatures will be into the mid-40s by the middle part of next week, with the sunshine returning. And that's been a constant theme. Whenever we see clouds and rain, the sun comes back pretty quickly.
That is a nice thing to see there.